Hey everyone, welcome back to Travel Guy, your go-to channel for exploring the most exciting travel destinations, lifestyle trends, and fascinating stories across the United States and beyond. Today, we're diving deep into something that's shaping the future of America: population growth. The US is constantly changing, and millions of people every year pack their bags and head to a new state, searching for better opportunities, warmer weather, affordable housing, or simply a new adventure. But some states are attracting far more newcomers than others, creating economic booms, housing challenges, and entirely new cultural landscapes. So let's count down the top 10 fastest growing states in the US, starting at number 10 and working our way up to the state that's growing faster than any other. 10. Utah. Utah kicks off our list, and if you've ever visited Salt Lake City, Park City, or Zion National Park, you'll understand why people are moving here. Utah has seen long-term growth of nearly 24% since 2010, which is incredible. Unlike many states that rely mainly on migration, Utah's growth is also fueled by a high birth rate. The state is famous for its natural beauty, towering red rocks, the Wasatch Mountains, and access to world-class skiing. But beyond scenery, Utah has a strong job market, particularly in the tech industry. In fact, the Salt Lake City region is often called the Silicon Slopes, a booming hub for startups and tech companies. Add in affordable living compared to coastal states, and you've got a recipe for steady growth. 9. North Carolina. North Carolina is quietly becoming a powerhouse of the South. From 2010 to 2023, the state climbed the charts in terms of population growth. Cities like Raleigh, Charlotte, and Durham are magnets for young professionals, thanks to their strong universities, research hubs, and expanding tech and finance sectors. But it's not just the job market. North Carolina also offers a mix of lifestyles. You can enjoy the Appalachian Mountains to the west, beautiful beaches to the east, and vibrant urban centers in between. For people moving out of more expensive states like New York, New Jersey, and California, North Carolina represents the perfect balance of affordability, opportunity, and quality of life. Arizona. Coming in at number 8 is Arizona. Known for its desert landscapes, stunning sunsets, and of course the Grand Canyon, Arizona has been attracting people in droves. Since 2010, it's grown by over 15%, with Phoenix being one of the fastest growing cities in the country. Why are people moving here? Warm weather is a big draw, especially for retirees escaping cold winters. But Arizona also offers lower housing costs than neighboring California, and it has a growing economy in healthcare, construction, and tech. The downside? Arizona has faced challenges with water supply and extreme summer heat, but that hasn't slowed migration. People continue to flock here, making it one of the hottest destinations, literally and figuratively. Delaware. This one might surprise you. Delaware. At just 3 counties wide, Delaware is the second smallest state in the nation, but it's punching above its weight when it comes to population growth. Why? Its location. Delaware is right next to Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., and New York, giving residents easy access to major metropolitan areas while still enjoying a quieter suburban lifestyle. It's also a tax-friendly state with no sales tax and relatively low property taxes. Combine that with a growing job market in banking and corporate services, thanks to Delaware's business-friendly laws, and you've got a small state with big appeal. 6. Montana. Montana may be known as Big Sky Country, but it's also becoming Big Growth Country. With its wide-open landscapes, fresh air, and small-town charm, Montana has recently seen a population boom, particularly during and after the COVID-19 pandemic. Many people moved here seeking space, nature, and a slower lifestyle. The state has grown around 1.5% annually in recent years, and cities like Bozeman and Missoula are attracting remote workers and entrepreneurs. Housing costs have risen sharply, but that hasn't slowed demand. If you're looking for breathtaking mountains, access to Yellowstone and Glacier National Parks, and a growing community of newcomers, Montana is the place. 5. South Dakota. South Dakota may not get as much attention as its neighbors, but it deserves this spot on our list. From 2022 to 2023, it grew by about 1.5%. The state offers something many people crave today: affordability, wide open spaces, and no state income tax. Cities like Sioux Falls are becoming regional economic hubs with growth in healthcare, finance, and manufacturing. Meanwhile, tourism in areas like the Black Hills and Mount Rushmore also drives steady economic activity. South Dakota proves that even smaller, less populated states can experience impressive growth when people are looking for a better quality of life. 4. South Carolina. South Carolina has been one of the biggest winners of America's migration shift. From Charleston's historic charm to Myrtle Beach's coastline and Greenville's modern growth, the state offers something for everyone. In fact, U-Haul data for 2024 revealed South Carolina was the #1 state where Americans moved, even beating Texas. The growth rate has been over 1.7% recently, and that momentum shows no sign of slowing. The state offers lower taxes, affordable homes, and booming manufacturing, especially in the auto industry, with companies like BMW and Volvo. Combine that with southern hospitality and coastal beauty, and it's no wonder people are flocking here. Idaho. Idaho consistently ranks as one of the fastest growing states in America. Since 2010, its population has risen by over 22%. Boise, the capital, has become a hotspot for families and tech workers leaving expensive West Coast cities. Idaho offers outdoor adventures like skiing, hiking, and whitewater rafting, all paired with relatively affordable housing and a slower pace of life. While growth has pushed housing prices higher, Idaho still appeals to people looking for clean, safe communities and access to nature. Its steady economy, driven by agriculture, tech, and energy, makes it a long-term favorite for growth. 2. Texas. Everything is bigger in Texas, including population growth. With nearly 21% growth since 2010, Texas has become the second fastest growing state in the country. Major cities like Austin, Dallas, Houston, and San Antonio are expanding rapidly, attracting both businesses and individuals. Why Texas? Affordable housing compared to coastal cities, no state income tax, and a booming job market. Austin is a tech hub often called Silicon Hills, while Houston thrives in energy and healthcare, Dallas in finance, and San Antonio in military and aerospace. Texas also has cultural diversity, great food, and warm weather. Of course, growth brings challenges, like rising housing costs and traffic, but that hasn't slowed the Lone Star State's popularity. 1. And finally, #1 on our list, Florida. For years, Florida has been a magnet for retirees, tourists, and sun seekers, but in recent years, its growth has hit record levels. From 2022 to 2023, Florida had the highest growth rate in the entire country at nearly 2%. What's driving this boom? Sunshine, beaches, and a low cost of living compared to northern states. Florida has no state income tax, making it attractive for workers and retirees alike. Cities like Miami, Tampa, and Orlando continue to expand, while smaller communities are also experiencing waves of new arrivals. Florida is not just about retirees anymore. It's drawing young families, remote workers, and entrepreneurs. With its mix of cultural diversity, tourism, and economic opportunity, Florida firmly holds the crown as America's fastest-growing state. So there you have it, our countdown of the top 10 fastest-growing states in the U.S. From the wide-open skies of Montana to the sunny beaches of Florida, Americans are on the move, reshaping communities, economies, and the future of the country. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Travel Guy, and share in the comments where you'd love to move. Or, if you already live in one of these booming states, tell us what it's like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.